Are you ready for book number 21 on What's the Story? Today's book is called Can You Make a Scary Face by Jan Thomas. And I've already featured a Jan Thomas book before on this channel. I love her books. I think they're really funny. I did Rhyming Dust Bunnies, so if you haven't seen that video, check it out. But this is a great one, especially for little readers. I love doing this in the library with my preschool group and my kindergartners because it's very interactive and gives them a chance to get up and get some of those wiggles out. So this is a really fun one by her, and I do recommend checking out her website. She's got a lot of great resources and things you can print out. So do check out her resources on her website. It's published by Beach Lane Books, and I think your kids will really like it. Again, in the library, my kids were always just say like, "Can you read it again?" It was copyrighted in 2009, and it talks with this ladybug. Hey, you. Yes, I'm talking to you. Stand up. So of course you want your kids to interact, and they stand up. And it's a great fun. No, I changed my mind. Sit down. And of course that usually gets them up and down and laughing of like, wait a minute, I just stood up. No, I changed my mind again. Stand up. So as you can see, they have a little bit of fun there. And then it turns into a little thing. Okay, are you ready? Let's pretend. Pretend you have a tiny bug on your nose. Wiggle it all. And I'm not very good at wiggling my nose, am I? And you try to wiggle it off. And then, it tickles. Wiggle your nose and laugh. And they have a good time laughing and going through. And so it goes through, and it has all these different directions for your child to do as you read it, including blowing it out. Now it's in your shirt, dancing, all sorts of fun things. And then something comes, that there is a giant hungry frog. And so I don't want to tell you what happens, but there is a really giant frog. So this is just a really fun book, short, easy read. But one thing I would suggest is maybe making up some more interactive things to do. So maybe add some own elements, like now clap your hands or wiggle your fingers or whatever as you're reading it, or after you get done, go back and reread it and add some of those. Or maybe add your own creature that comes instead of a frog. Maybe talk with your child, what else might like bugs? What could come along that would be big and scary? Another neat idea I thought would be to do is to face your child back to back with your child and call out an emotion, like make your best funny face and then turn around at each other and show off your funny faces, and then turn back around and maybe make your best angry face and then turn back around. Jan Thomas does have a thing on her website about making scary faces from this book, and it has just like a template of a person's head holding an ice cream cone. It says like draw a face that would show how you felt about getting an ice cream cone. So your child could talk, about probably happy if they like ice cream. And then there's like, we'll draw it if your ice cream cone dropped on the floor or the ground. And it kind of goes through some different scenarios and stuff. So just a lot with feelings and emotions and talking about some of those things that kids have could be a lot of fun. And like I said, just the movement is really great in this story. And then if you do create a little monster, you can always draw it, build it, or write a different ending. Those are always fun too. So check out Can You Make a Scary Face? The kids love it. It's a great read, and I love Jan Thomas books. So thanks so much for listening. Celebrate book 21 because we just put up book 20 as our review. So if you like what you see, click subscribe, and I hope you catch again on What's the Story. Have a good one.